Last class we read and enjoyed the poem. We knew about the poet and the main ideas of stanza 1. We knew that in each question the mother wants her daughter not to do certain things. And what does the girl reply to her mother? Let's read the stanza. Mother mine, to the wild forest I am going, where upon the champa boughs the champa birds are blowing. Mother mine, dear mother, ma moro. Wild forest. It means a deep forest where wild animals live. It is full of trees and bushes. Champa boughs. Champa branches. Birds means kodhi. Ethare champa kodhi. Blowing here means gently shaking in wind or breeze. The girl replies that she is going to deep forest where the champa birds are shaking gently in wind in the champa branches. To the coil hunter river also lotus lilies glisten. The voices of the fairy folk are calling me, oh listen. Coil hunted. Frequently visited by quail or cuckoo. Cuckoo is an Indian bird. It is known for its melodious voice. River isles. It means there are small islands covered around with river. Suppose we are going on the Mahanadi bridge. We often see many small land mass covered with water. Some birds like quails come to that place as they find sufficient food for their living. Lotus lilies glisten. It means the flowers grown in water shine with joy. Fairy folk. They are people from heaven. We have heard about them from our grandmother. Do they really exist? They appear in the folklores. Here the girl says that she would go and enjoy the beautiful yellow champa birds and the shining bright lilies and lotus. She would like to listen the musical sounds of the cuckoos and the voices of the fairy folks. The temporary pleasures of married life is not important to her. Now let's discuss these questions. Which word does the girl say that shows that she is also not angry, rather she loves her mother?
Mother mine,
Where does the girl want to go?
to the forest,
Where does one see the champa birds?
open the champa boughs,
Which bird sings there?
the cuckoo,
What are the flowers that shine?
lotus and lilies,
Who are calling the girl?
the fairy folk.
Stanza 3. Here the mother again strongly gives reason in favor of worldly pleasure. What does she say? Honey child, the world is full of pleasure. Oh, bridal songs and cradle songs and sandal scented leisure. Worldly pleasure. Joy of the worldly life. ପାର୍ଥିବ ଜୀବନର ଆନନ୍ଦ ବା ସୁଖ. Bridal songs means marriage songs. ବାହାଘର ଗୀତ. These songs are sung happily during the marriage ceremony. Cradle songs. Lori or lullabies বা নানাবায়া গীত. These songs are sung to make the child go to sleep. Such songs tell you about the sweet pleasure of motherhood. ଯେମିତିକି ଧୋରେ ବାଇୟା ଧୋ ଯେଉଁ କିଆରିରେ ଗହଳ ମାଣ୍ଡିଆ ସେଇ କିଆରିରେ ଶୋ. Sandal scented leisure. Here this phrase literally means pleasant hours, like the pleasant fragrance of the chandan, which gives us pleasure in the free time. The bridal songs and cradle songs too bring in pleasant hours. Here the mother tries to make her daughter agree about the joy of worldly life. She tells her about the song of the marriage ceremony and the soft, sweet lullaby she will sing for her baby. She will get very good time, free time to enjoy her married life. Your bridal robes are in the loom, silver and saffron glowing. Your bridal cakes are on the hearth. Oh, whither are you going? Bridal robes are in the loom. Means her wedding saris are beautifully woven using loom. They are designed in silver and saffron color. Hearth means oven or chula. Her cakes are getting ready. They are on the oven. The mother tries to make her understand the importance of wedding happiness. She requests her to stay back. Let's answer these questions. What does the mother say about the world?
The world is full of pleasure.
The mother says something good about the worldly pleasure in the second line. What are they?
Bridal songs, cradle songs, sandal scented leisure.
In the last two lines, the mother talks about some attractive things. What are they?
The bridal robes and the bridal cakes.